All right, thanks, guys. The Braves take on the Pirates, 7:05 Pittsburgh. The Pirates are $1.15. Total was 8.5 down to 8 flat. Money's on the Braves in the under. Nickel fade of Pittsburgh in the early going here. Gaussman's for Atlanta. Nova's for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's just .473 taking on winning ball clubs. Atlanta's 35-27 away from home. Atlanta's also 16-11 to the over on the road at the current total. Give me the underdog Braves. And the over 8 runs, and welcome to the show. Got some lines and personal leans out for Tuesday's MLB action. But before we get into that, I just want to remind you to check out my daily best play at patreon.com/BrockPage. And with a documented win percentage of 76% for my last 17 daily best plays, you're costing yourself valuable information each and every day you're not subscribed. Packages begin at just $1.99 a month. There's also plenty of free content there as well. So once again, hit that pause button right now. Open up your browser and please feel free to check me out at patreon.com/BrockPage. Just give it a look. I also want to give a quick shout out, a big thank you to my headline sponsor for today's program. That's Jimmy and the boys at GhostPicksATS.com. And if you like making money on sports, there's no reason why you shouldn't check out one or more of their very affordable money-making packages. That's Jimmy and the boys at GhostPicksATS.com, GhostPicksATS.com. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at our Tuesday slate of baseball games and personal leans. All starts Eastern Standard Time. And on deck, we've got Phillies Nationals, 7:05 Washington. The Nationals are $1.35. Total's 9. Money's on the Phils right now. 15-cent fade of the Nationals in the early betting. Velasquez for the Phillies. Roark for the Nats. Washington's winning just 39% of their games played at the current moneyline price. Phillies are 6-4 heads up with Washington this year. 10 out of 23 Velasquez starts stayed under the line. Give me the underdog Phillies catching the plus money and the under 9 runs. Next game, Orioles Blue Jays, 7:07 Toronto. The Jays are $1.45. Total's 9. Money's on the Orioles in the early betting. Bundy's for Baltimore. Gaviglio's for Toronto. The Blue Jays are a dominant 10-1 versus the Orioles. Baltimore's won just 6 of 29 at the current market price. Bundy starts did go 14-9 to the over. Give me the Blue Jays outright in the over 9 runs. Next game, Indians Red Sox, 7:10 Boston. The Red Sox are $1.45. Total's 9. Money's on the Sox. Bieber's for Cleveland. Eovaldi's for Boston. Boston's a remarkable 74-26 as the favorite. Cleveland's won just 19 of 40, taking on winning ball clubs. 5 out of 12 Bieber starts fell under the line. Give me the Red Sox outright in the under 9 runs. Next game, Cubs-Tigers, 7:10 Detroit. The Cubs are $2.20. Total's 9. Heavy money on the Cubs. A 50-cent move toward Chicago already. Hendricks for Chicago. Zimmerman for the Tigers. But as bad as they've been, I'm really liking the equity for Detroit to get the job done at home. They've also won 5 out of their last 8 games at Comerica Park. They're also taking on a Cubby squad who's won just 12 of 25 when Hendricks makes a start. Oddly enough, though, Hendricks' starts went 17-8 to the under. So with all that in mind, I'm going to take the underdog Tigers catching the plus money at home and the under 9 runs. Next game, Yankees Marlins, 7:10 Miami. The Yankees are $2.10. Total was 8 down to 7.5. 30-cent fade of the Yankees, as most of the public's on Miami at home. We got Tanaka for the Yankees, Lopez for the Marlins. Miami's won just 4 of 17 following a day off. The Yankees are 18-8 at the current price point. The Marlins also went 11-6 to the over following an off day as well. Give me the Yankees run line and the over 7.5. Next game, Royals-Rays, 7:10 Tampa Bay. The Rays are $2.50. Total was 7.5 down to 7 flat. Money's on the Rays. Sparkman's for the Royals. Snell's for Tampa. Tampa's 14-9 when Blake Snell throws out the first pitch. KC's a winless 0-4 taking on the Rays. 3 out of 4 head-to-head matchups between these squads stayed under the total. Give me the Rays run line and the under. 7 flat. Next game, Twins, White Sox. 8-10 Chicago. The Twins are $1.15, totals 9. Money's on the White Sox as we saw a 15-cent fade of Minnesota in the early rounds of betting. Berrios for Minnesota. Kopech for Chicago. Chicago's won just 19 of 49 as the home dog. Minnesota's 32-26 as the official Vegas favorite. Both squads are 3-1 to the over in their last 4 respectively. Give me the Twins outright in the over 9 runs. Next game, Reds Brewers, 8-10 Milwaukee. The Brewers are $1.90, totals 9 flat, 15-cent move toward the Brewers already. We got Romano for Cincy, Guerra for Milwaukee. The Brewers took 8 of 11 from the Reds already. Cincinnati's just $3.57 in their games at the current price point. Romano starts, went 16-7 to the over. Give me the Brewers outright in the over, 9 runs. Next game, Padres, Rockies, 840 Colorado. The Rockies are $1.80. Total was 10.5 up to 11. Erlin's for the Pods, Anderson's for the Rocks. Colorado's 24-16 as the home favorite. San Diego's won just 4 of 16 following a day off. San Diego's just 33% to the over away from home when the line was 9 or higher. Give me the Rockies outright in the under 11 runs. Next game, Angels, Diamondbacks, 940 Arizona. The D-backs are the $2 favorites. Total was 8.5 down to 8. Public money's on the D-backs. 15-cent move toward Arizona. Pena's for Los Angeles. Corbin's for Arizona. Arizona's won 71% of their games following a day off. LA's won just 13 of 37 as the official road underdog. Oddly enough, though, Felix Pena starts went 8-2 to the under so far in the year. Give me the Diamondbacks run line and the under. 8 runs. Next and final game for the show. It is going to be, and wow, we skipped a lot of them. No lines out for these ones. We are going to skip into our next and final game for the show, though, and that is going to be Cardinals-Dodgers, 10-10 Los Angeles. The Dodgers are $1.85. Total was 8, up to 8.5. Big move toward LA in this one. 30-cent move toward Los Angeles. Heavy money on the Dodgers to get the job done. Ponce de Leon's slated for the Cardinals. Ryu takes the bump for the Dodgers. LA's won 5 of 7 when Ryu makes the start. St. Louis won just 33% of their games at the current moneyline odds. Los Angeles is just 29% to the over at home at the current posted total. Give me the Dodgers outright and the under, 8.5. And that is going to do it for me. Let's go ahead and just do a quick recap. I had the underdog Braves and the over 8 runs in that one. I had the Phillies catching the plus money and the under 9 runs in their game. I had the Blue Jays outright in the over 9 runs in their matchup. I've had the Red Sox outright in the under 9 runs in that one. We have the Tigers, the underdog Tigers catching the plus money at home and the under 9 runs in their game. I have the Yankees run line and the over 7.5 there. No surprises in that one. I have the Rays run line and the under 7 flat in their one. Very unorthodox play. Really tough card tonight. Very tough card to read and to handicap. We also had the Twins outright in the over 9 runs in their game. We had the Brewers outright in the over 9 runs in their game. We had the Rockies outright in the under 11 runs in their game. We had the Diamondbacks run line and the under 8 runs. Another tough play there where we have a run line play but the under. And then finally we had the Dodgers outright in the under 8.5. All right, folks, that is going to do it for me. But before I get out of here, I just have to remind you to check out my daily best play at patreon.com/BrockPage. And with a documented win percentage of 76% for my last 17 daily best plays, you're costing yourself valuable information each and every day you're not subscribed to that page. Packages begin at just $1.99 a month. That's a monthly fee. We charge you on the first day of the month, so don't go subscribing on the 30th and then be surprised when you get billed on the 1st. All that's handled through the Patreon page. I just produce the content, And speaking of content, there's also plenty of free content there as well. So once again, hit the pause button, open up your browser. Please feel free to check me out at patreon.com/BrockPage. And I also want to remind you to check out my headline sponsor for today's program. That's Jimmy and the boys at GhostPicksATS.com. Jimmy and his team of young, hungry, expert consultants at Ghost Picks are the most passionate in the business. And if you thought I was good at handicapping games, these guys are amongst the best in the industry. And as always, thank you for watching today's program. I hope you enjoyed all this great free information. And please don't forget to check out my daily best play at patreon.com/BrockPage.